Hey, welcome to the Spire. Today playing the daily chance for October 25th, 2025. The character at the Ironclad and the modifiers Chimera. Starting deck is the fusion of all characters. Hoarder, whenever you add a card to deck, add 2 additional copies. You can no longer remove cards from the deck at the Merchant. And binary card rewards contain only 2 cards. Binary makes things hard. So does Chimera. I'm hoping Hoarder will save me here. As Gemini with a great score of 1746. That's really good. Goldberry and Pelts are tied with 1580. So yeah, let's see how well I can do. Gemini died yesterday, so I'm happy to see him doing really well today again. Alright, so first, 3 lead path on the right. Yeah, I don't think I'll skip question mark rooms, or skip elites now. Although, actually, if I were gonna skip an elite, so go on the left, there's only 4 question mark rooms. On the right, I'm getting also 4. Okay, so yeah, there's no reason to skip here. And then I could go for an early shop. Actually, a lot of people had their RNG changed a little bit by going for an early shop yesterday, but I don't think it's worth it today. Alright, so here I have 13 or 11 incoming. I could do something with the strike at 12. No, I think it's fine. Let's just defend here and then do 1 strike. Okay. Yeah, a lot will depend on the first 3 cards that I'm offered with the Hoarder modifier, so let's hope for the best here. Okay. Might have considered playing the Zap there as well. Alright, just need 9 more damage, and that is enough. Beautiful. Alright. Okay, Bloodletting Twin Strike. I think I need attack cards, so let's take 3 copies of Twin Strike. Also, with so many strike cards, I might try to get a Perfected Strike. That would be great. Let's do Twin Strike here and then full defend here. Yeah, unfortunately, once my deck gets larger, the Eruption will get less and less useful. Twin Strike, Strike, another Strike, and then I'll just need 2 more attacks next turn, or just 1 with the Bash. Beautiful. Alright, we got a Strength Potion. Heavy Blade would be better if I had Strength, and I'm not guaranteed to have it yet. Let's take the Wild Strike again, hoping for that Perfected Strike. Yeah, I got 3 cursors already. Okay. Yeah, I got the Cultist. Let's do Twin Strike 1, 2, and then Wild Strike. Alright. And then here, Bash and Wild Strike is enough. Beautiful. Alright, Carnage. 3 copies of Carnage, or should I take the Armaments? For the Guardian, I will need some block cards. Let's grab the Armaments. Okay. Oof, I don't have any AoE damage. Let's get rid of one of these. Be 9 damage, right? That's not enough. Alright, let's try to defend as much as I can here by upgrading the defense. Unfortunately, next turn I'll be weakened. Okay. Lots of incoming here. That's unfortunate. Only 9 from the Wild Strike. And you know what? Let's upgrade the Wild Strike, because then it'll be 12. That's enough to get rid of this guy. And I can defend. Okay, only losing 1 HP here. Alright. Another Wild Strike here. Let's do Twin Strike, then Wild Strike, and then a Zap. The Zap might deal more damage long term. I'm going to be weakened forever, right? So I have to deal with that. Yeah, I don't think here. Let's do Wild Strike, Twin Strike, and a regular Strike, and that is enough. Beautiful. Then we'll end up losing too much HP. We got a liquid Bronze Potion. Another Wild Strike. Early collected ones on the Wild Strikes already. Might be a little too soon. Let's take the Shrug it off. Okay. Alright, here I got the Grumman up. I might not be able to perfect, but should I drink the Strength Potion? No, let's save the Strength Potion. I think with this opening hand, there's no way I can really perfect, right? Let's get rid of this, do Zap and Wild Strike. I needed the Eruption first, and then maybe the Strength Potion would have been enough. But yeah, so here, there's nothing I can do. Let's do Twin Strike 1, 2, 3. So if I had drank the Strength Potion, I would have dealt maybe another 10 or 12 more damage, and that just would not have been enough. Let's just shrug it off here. Okay. Unfortunately, the constant weakness from the Doubt is also really annoying. Is Eruption going to be enough? This is 1326. Yeah, that is enough with the Wild Strike. Beautiful. Got Out of War. If you don't play any attacks during your turn, get additional energy next turn, as well as the Regen Potion. And yeah, Iron Wave seems like a solid card to take. Okay. Alright, here. Should I drink the Regen Potion? I don't think I need to. Yeah, I can save it for later. Although, it would be nice to open up a potion slot. Let's do that. Let's do Iron Wave, Defend, and Twin Strike. Okay. Another 10. Shrug it off 1. Let's upgrade the Strike. Okay, I'm starting to get a little worried if the backline decides to... If the Looter decides to escape. Actually, no. I think I have enough here with the Wild Strike. Yeah, let's do it. Alright. Okay, Inflame or Havoc? Inflame is not bad. I don't think I need the Havoc yet. Let's take the Inflame. Okay. Alright, Lagavulin here. Ooh, would love to play the Inflame at least. And ideally, I would also wait for a turn not to be weakened. Okay. Alright. Ooh, look at that. 2 more Inflames. Okay, beautiful. It's kind of nice to have played all 3 Inflames at the beginning. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, unfortunately I'll be weakened next turn, but I can start off with, let's see what the Shrug It Off gives me. Okay, Twin Strike, Regular Strike, and Wild Strike. Okay. Now, with the weakness, it might be hard to defend against 18. Yeah, actually, it's impossible. Fine, fine. This one, again, would have been very difficult to perfect. Yeah, with binary, you just don't have that many card choices, so... That's all for Clay. Whenever you lose HP, gain 3 block next turn, as well as an Essence of Steel Push, and Metallicize is really nice. So, and actually, Sentinel does not work in this deck at the moment. Would need a Corruption for that. Got Bronze Scale, so I just go with 3 Thorns, okay. And then here I got an Eruption and Strike upgrade. Alright, wanted to get the Eruption upgrade anyway. And then another card upgrade for free. I think I'll upgrade the Armaments first, and then maybe one of the Metallicizes. Okay, here I got these Sentries. Yeah, I mean, if I drink the Essence of Steel Potion, it might do something. Let's try it. Let's drink it, then do Armaments, and then a Bash. I will need a lot of block next turn, though. Well, 15 to be exact, or 14. Hang on, I might have enough, right? Yeah, beautiful. Okay, I'm fully defended here. Let's do a Wild Strike. Okay. So I basically just need to draw, actually, either Metallicizes or a few defensive cards each turn. Okay, okay, this works. Let's do Shrug It Off. Then, I think I'll do Strike and Iron Wave, because I'm really hoping to be able to deal enough damage to the backline next turn. Okay. And, okay, I did get the Iron Wave, and I got a Metallicize. That's beautiful. Let's do Iron Wave, Metallicize, and then Twin Strike. Once I draw one more Metallicize, I'll be able to fully defend and not have to worry about this. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, so I'll speed this up right back because I'm fully defended every turn now. Alright, that was easy. Perfect this one. I got Mercury Hourglass, set the server turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies, and I got Heart of Iron, which is better than the Metallicize potion I had. Not Metallicize, the Essence of Steel potion. Anger or Warcry. Let's take the Anger here. Okay. Last question mark room, got the Slaver. Alright, let's do Strike. I think I'll do Defend and Metallicize. I guess it doesn't matter if I lose a lot of HP, but, you know, might as well try to avoid it. Alright, here, let's upgrade the Armaments, upgrade everything else, then do Metallicize and Anger. Okay. And then here, I'm not being attacked. Let's do Wild Strike and Twin Strike. Beautiful. Alright, still no Perfective Strike here. True Grit or Thunderclap? Thunderclap is good, but I think I need more defensive cards, so let's take the True Grit. And here I got the Slaver again. Different Slaver this time. Alright, let's do Wild Strike, Iron Wave 1, Iron Wave 2. And that should be almost enough to be fully defended. Just need to deal 12 more damage this turn. Wild Strike. Beautiful. Alright, got a Fruit Juice Potion, which I'll take over the Liquid Bronze Potion, and then I can play it in a different turn. Let's take a Pummel Strike. Really just need a Perfective Strike now. I have everything I need for the Perfective Strike to be really powerful. Let's upgrade the Metallicizes. Okay. And then I do also have the Heart of Iron, which should help. I might consider drinking the Strength Potion here too. Let's do it, then do Bash. I actually don't want to transform yet, so let's just do the Pummel Strike and nothing else. Because I want to have a chance to play, well, hopefully some Metallicizes. I didn't get that. I can do the Wild Strike to transform. Let's do Inflame. I guess I'll do Wild Strike here. Okay. 9 incoming. Alright. Well, I can do Inflame. Let's do Defend. I'm hoping the True Grit will hit the Doubt. It did. Beautiful. I mean, I can also play the Heart of Iron, but I don't have to yet. Alright, so here I got the Armaments, Iron Wave. That's going to be 7, 2... I don't think that's enough, right? I mean, I have to play it. So I have 9. Even with the 6 from Heart of Iron, I only have 15. I need 16. So there's nothing I can do, in which case, let's save the Heart of Iron for the next act. Yeah. I need to get a little luckier. That's always a trouble with the Hoarder, right? Your deck gets too large, and sometimes there's just nothing you can do. Let's do Pummel Strike, and then Twin Strike. Yeah, I'm already not perfecting, so playing that Metallicize. It is a little unfortunate it showed up that late. I delayed it as much as I could, but yeah, there's nothing I could have done there. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, another 16. Let's do Pummel Strike, Iron Wave 1, Iron Wave 2. Okay. At least I should have no difficulties in getting rid of this guy. Just need 4 more damage, yeah. Alright, Metallicizes were at the bottom. There's nothing I could have done about that. We got a Block Potion, Double Tap Juggernaut. Is there a reason to go for Pauper? Binary will make it hard to get collector bonuses. And honestly, I'm not a huge fan of any of these. Maybe with the Metallicized Juggernaut would be great, but let's try to go for Pauper. Although if I get a feed, I might want to take that. Alright, fine. Let's ignore Pauper and take the Juggernaut. Alright. Yeah, I'm definitely going to take the Calling Bell up and pick up obtain a unique curse and 3 relics. We got Curse of the Bell, giving me the curse modifier. We also got a Recall Comp if you enter your turn without blocking 6 block. Molten Egg whenever you add an attack into deck upgraded. And Prayer Wheel, normal enemies drop additional card reward. Prayer Wheel is huge. That should help me quite a bit. Alright, Bronze Automaton at the end. I have to figure out a way to get rid of it very quickly. Only 1, 2 lead path on the right. That one will give me 1, 2, 3 question mark rooms only. If I, just for fun, skip an elite and go on the left, I can get 1, 2, and then go right 3, 4, or stick left 1, 2, 3. Oh, also just 3. Okay, so yeah, I don't think I'll skip an elite just for 1 question mark room. So yeah, let's start on the right. Lots of regular fights. Hopefully that'll give me some collector bonuses. Let's do Inflame, Shrug it off. Not having extra energy is going to be annoying. I think I'll try to deal, especially with the weakness, I'll try to deal damage so that I don't lose my gold. Okay. 20 incoming. There's Juggernaut. That's interesting. Yeah, fine. Let's do Juggernaut, then Armaments. Or, yeah. Okay. Alright. Backline is not escaping that good because I haven't dealt any damage to it yet. Let's do Shrug it off. Great. I can play everything here, so that's good. Okay. Alright. I was hoping that one of the Juggernaut hits would hit this looter. Alright. And then here, another Juggernaut. Let's do Metallicized Iron Wave. Okay, then Twin Strike, and then the Orb and the Juggernaut is enough. Beautiful. Got a Regen Potion, which, I like the potions. Actually, let's drink the Fruit Juice Potion. Alright, I'll take the Regen Potion, Flame Bearers, Twin Strike. Another Twin Strike is great, and Dual Wield is interesting, but I think I'll take a Collect Bonus on the Armaments, and here, let's grab the Twin Strike. Do I have a shop? Yeah, I don't. I was really hoping to get a Perfected Strike soon. It would be very powerful once I get it. Alright, here I have Thorns, which means I just need to defend, and these guys will deal a lot of damage to themselves. Should I drink the Regen Potion? Yeah, I could. No, actually, yeah, might as well free up a potion slot, right? Alright, here, let's do Pummel Strike, and then, actually, Twin Strike would get one of the birds to the ground. Yeah, let's do Twin Strike here, and then Survivor. That way I'll lose 2 HP, but then, again, these guys will deal a lot of damage to themselves, and I don't have to worry about this guy. Alright, just lost 2 HP there. Unfortunately, they both are doing big attacks. That is not good. Let's upgrade the armaments, then upgrade everything else, then do a strike. Not enough to kill this guy. Alright, fine. Losing a little bit more HP than I'd like. Okay. And then just need a little bit of damage on the backliner. Beautiful. Alright, got a Gambler's Brew and Flame Wall Strike. Let's get a collect bonus on the Wall Strike first, and then one on True Grit as well. These Shockwave would have been great if I had extra energy. Alright, here, let's do Pummel Strike. Oof. It's a little risky, but let's risk the Eruption and Twin Strike. Okay. I hope it's not going to be a big attack. Yeah, 16 is fine. Wow, this is not a good hand, though. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Alright, 24 is not good, though. I was worried about something like this. Alright, let's do Anger, True Grit 1, and True Grit 2. Okay. And here I'm vulnerable, have 45 incoming. Did not get lucky at all with the card randomization. And I am a little worried here. I think I don't want to lose this much HP. I'm going to reload. It was a mistake to play the Eruption. I thought I would be able to get enough attack cards. I mean, I did get enough attack cards. I thought I would get a little luckier with the randomization. That did not happen. So yeah, let's just do this. Okay. Yep, just play it safe. All right. This turn, I still will play the... Is it? Yeah, no, same randomization cards. Okay, yeah. This way I don't take any damage this turn. I might still take damage on that turn where I was vulnerable and I was getting the big attack, but still, that's better than nothing. Here, let's do Anger, True Grit 1, and then True Grit 2. Beautiful. 22 incoming. This is where I had 45 before. Let's, again, upgrade the Iron Wave. Play that. Okay. I'm still taking, what is that, 8 damage? Or no, 6 damage. That's better than taking like 30. Alright, let's do 1 Juggernaut and then a Strike. Okay, here I'm taking more damage. And then here, wow, I mean, look at this, right? It's not the best randomization. Luckily, I am able to finish this one. Sever Soul Uppercut, both are interesting. Both are upgraded. Didn't I have enough Twin Strikes already? I did. Okay, so I don't need more Twin Strikes. Here, let's take the Flex, and then here, I think the weakness with Uppercut might be useful. Okay. Alright, Snake Plant, 21 incoming. Where's that Uppercut when you need it? Let's upgrade the True Grit, then do Iron Wave, and then do True Grit. Okay. At least with Self-Form Clay, I'll get a little bit of block, although that interferes with the Orichalcum, of course. Alright, here, let's do Pummel Strike, then Wild Strike, and then Twin Strike. Okay. Another 21. There is the Uppercut for weakness. Let's do that. And then I'll do Twin Strike. Okay, taking a little bit of damage here, but actually the Thorns are enough. Beautiful. Alright, Pummel, Dark Embrace. Dark Embrace is tempting if I have get a Corruption, second wind, Shockwave. Let's take the second wind for block, and then, yeah, if I had more strength, Pummel would be great. I think I'll take the Dark Embrace, hoping to get combo with it. Finally, a shop. Okay, do I need Modified Hand? I don't have that many powers. I barely have any powers. I think I'll take Toolbox. At the start of each combat, choose one of 3 random colors cards and add the chosen card to your hand. And Mummified Hand, whenever you play a power card or random card in your hand, costs 0 that turn. In terms of cards, I had enough armaments already, so don't need that. I probably don't need the Combust. Fiendfire is nice, but a little too expensive. Let's take the Flash of Steel, Reckless Charge, and Havoc. I think that's good. Yeah, let's save the gold for another shop. Okay. Alright, Book of Stabbing. Jackal of Trades, Swiss Strike Metamorphosis. Nothing will help me to defend. Let's grab the Jackal of Trades. That might... Okay, Violence, not what I was looking for. Let's upgrade the Anger, do Shrug It Off, and then do Anger and Wall Strike. This one is going to be a challenge. I'm going to be weakened next turn too. 18. Yeah, I need to get really lucky to perfect this one. Let's upgrade the Metallicize, do that, then Survivor out the wound, then see if the Havoc gives me something. I mean, if I drink the Heart of Iron, I would be able to defend this turn, but no, I don't think I will, because it will be unlikely I'll be able to defend next turn, and I'd rather save it for a fight where I have a slightly higher chance of perfecting. Alright, here let's True Grit one of them and then True the other. Technically, I would have been fully defended this turn still. Okay. 24. Yeah, this is, I think, the turn where I would not have been able to fully defend, even if I had 6 more block. Right? 15? Yeah, I needed 16. It's okay. So I'm glad I didn't play the Heart of Iron there. Let's do Juggernaut, Flash of Steel, Inflame, Pummel Strike, and Wall Strike. Okay. The Thorns are dealing a good amount of damage too. Right, and then Juggernaut should kill here with the Self-Forming Clay, right? Oh no, it didn't. This does though. Okay. Alright, got Kunai. Every time play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 Dexterity. Corruption. Yeah, I have to take it. I should definitely take it, especially because I have the Dark Embrace as well. I don't think I'll upgrade the Corruption though. I think I'll continue to upgrade the Metallicizes. And then when I'm done with those, I'll upgrade the armaments. Alright, got the Slavers here. Discovery, Dark Shackles, Strip. Dark Shackles would help. Discovery might give me something better, though. Yeah, I don't have my high hopes. Dark Shackles would still... I would still need a lot of block. Yeah, I needed something better here. Shockwave is fine, but obviously it's not enough. Shrug it off. Wait, I have 18, 23. Yeah, nothing I could have done here, right? Monster is 25 damage. That's good. No, let's try to defend here. Okay. A little worried about taking too much damage in this particular fight. Alright, here I can play everything. Let's see what the Havoc plays. That's a Twin Strike, okay. Then do Anger and Defend. Only had a Juggernaut, that would be great too. Now the backline will make me vulnerable. Which means, okay, luckily with weakness I don't take as much damage as I would otherwise. Let's do Metallicize. Upgrade the Shrug It Off. Play that. And then do a Strike. Okay. Alright, didn't take any damage there. I'm still vulnerable now. The enemies are not weakened. I have 28 incoming. I need to get rid of the backliner, which I can... well, actually, let's do Inflame first. That sets the Twin Strike to 0. That's enough for the backliner now. Wild Strike gets rid of this guy. And let me see what the Havoc plays. That's a regular strike. Alright, fine. Oh, actually, I was fully defended there. Yeah, thanks to the plate armor. Beautiful. Almost fully defended. Alright, let's do Corruption. If I can perfect this one, should I wait for... Actually, no, I have Thorns. I have the... Mercury Eyeglass, so even if I waited for the Dark Embrace, it, yeah, would have taken too long. Alright, got Gremlin Horn. When an enemy dies, gain energy and draw 1 card, which is nice. Body Slam, True Grit. Didn't I have enough True Grits? I did. Yeah, let's take the Body Slam. Would be great if I got a Barricade. Alright, 2 more question mark rooms. Let's go this way. I probably can skip the shop here, so let's go left. Got Centennial Puzzle. The first time lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. That's nice. I do lose a lot of HP each fight. Remove a card from your deck. Anything I don't need 6 copies of? Not really. All of them are useful. Yeah, no, I don't think I need to... Oh, actually, I can remove a curse. Right. I don't need 6 curses. Let's remove one of the doubts. Beautiful. 5 curses, plenty. Okay. Alright, and then here, I took the right path, right? Yeah, here I got the Centurion and the Mystic, and now I am thinking if I can wait for the Corruption Dark Embrace, I might try to get... Oh, and I started with the Corruption. Beautiful. So let's try to get combo if I can. Let me upgrade the Anger... then do Anger, Iron Wave, Madness. Okay. Alright, basically I need to wait for Dark Embrace. Ideally, I would get it as soon as I can to make my life a little easier. Let's see what the Havoc plays. That's Curse of the Well, then Flash of Steel, Inflame. Don't want to do the Eruption. I would like to grab some defensive cards. Did not get it. I'm not able to play the uppercut. That's okay. Juggernaut is a little risky. I think I might deal too much damage with the Juggernaut, so I don't think I'll do that. Instead, let's upgrade the armaments, then upgrade everything else. Okay, then do uppercut, wild strike, and body slam. Alright, one down. And now I can just focus on the backliner, but again, I need the Dark Embrace. Ideally, I would get a few Dark Embraces too, right? There's one. Beautiful. Should I keep this going? Yeah, let's do True Grit. So that's my second card. Then my third card. Fourth card. I need to play some attacks. Let's do Havoc. That's 5 and then 6. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Too bad I can't play the other Dark Embrace. That's 12. 13, 14. Then 15, 16. That's getting close. I don't have any more card draw. Wait. I have 16 already, right? Let me do this and hope I get some skills. 17. Oh no, 18, 19. I'm at 19. What a shame. Pretty sure I got it to 19. Alright, let's try this one more time. It might be hard to pull it off again, though. Especially because the enemy will die. No, actually, it won't die. Unless I play any attack, which is very likely. Let's do 1. Okay. I get another Dark Embrace, so that'll be great. 2, 3. I'm running out of skills, right? Yeah, I only have 22 cards in my draw pile, and not many of those are skills. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Alright, so I can't do the Wild Strike. Let's do 1. I'm going to risk the Havoc. If it's an attack, nope, that's 2. 3. No, I don't think there's anything I'd do. I mean, I'll wait. If I had a second Dark Embrace, the problem is I think I don't have any skills left in my draw pile. 1, 2. Oh, that's it. No, and I only have... Actually, I don't have any skills left, too. Alright, fine. That's a bummer. I got to 19. We got an Explosive Potion, a Reckless Charge, Havoc. I think I had one of each, right? Didn't I? Yeah, I bought a Reckless Charge at a shop. Havoc might be slightly better. Let's take it. And then here, Twin Strike or Disarm. I already have enough Twin Strike. Let's take the Disarm. Alright, here I got the Cultist and the Awakened one. Or no, the Chosen one. Let's do the Finesse here. Need some block on turn 1. Let's do Havoc 1, Havoc 2. Okay. Then do Inflame, Finesse, Defend, and Wild Strike. Okay. Alright, another 6. Let's do Pummel Strike. See what the Havoc plays. That's a Flash of Steel. I think I'll do True Grit just so I can do the Body Slams. And a Wild Strike. Okay. Alright, here, should I do the Juggernaut? Yeah, it does deal some damage, makes a strike cost 0, and then Havoc plays an Anger. Okay. Another 21. I think I'll risk Eruption Pummel Strike, because then, with the Defendant Juggernaut, that is enough. Beautiful. Got a Swift Potion, which, oof, I'll take over the Explosive Potion, might be better. Clash Shrug It Off. Didn't I? I don't think I had enough Shrug It Offs, right? Let me just check. Yeah. Let's grab the Shrug It Off here, and then, also I didn't like the Clash. Unfortunately, I have to take it because I already have enough armaments. Fine. Okay. Alright, Bird and the Chosen. Let's grab a Might Blast. That, oh, so close to getting me overkill. 94. What a bummer. It is enough to get rid of this guy, so that makes my life a little easier. Alright, let's also do Inflame, Juggernaut, and a Strike. Okay. I had the Juggernaut. Should have done the second wind there, of course. Let's do another Juggernaut, then Flash of Steel, Havoc, which plays an Anger, and then True Grit. That is enough. Beautiful. Alright, got an Energy Potion, which I'll skip. Finally, a Perfecto Strike. That might get me overkill, too. Bludgeon or Headbutt? If I had Energy, I would have preferred the Bludgeon, but I think I'll take the Headbutt now. Okay. Alright, Snecko, Flash of Steel is fine. Deep Breath might have been good, too. There's Perfecto Strike. Okay, not that close to getting overkill yet, but with a little bit of vulnerability and some more strike cards, it should be enough. Yeah, maybe the best way to get overkill is to get a Might Blast from the toolbox. Let's do Uppercut and Twin Strike. Beautiful. Alright, got a Skill Potion, which I'll skip. Collector Moves on the Headbutt. That's great. I already have enough Shrug It Off. Let's take the Sword Boomerang. Okay. Alright, here I think I'll continue to upgrade the Metallicides, although maybe upgrading the armaments might be better. Alright, upcoming boss, I need to be able to deal a lot of damage quickly. Let's see if I can pull that off. Thinking ahead, Panache or Swift Strike. I don't know if I need Panache. If I get the Corruption, Panache will be great. I need to get it, though. Alright, let's do Panache first, then a Flash of Steel, a Free Defend. Let me see if the Swift Potion gives me anything good. It did not. Alright, let's do the Disarms. And then Twin Strike. This is going to be a challenge for sure. 14 incoming. I have 7 plus vulnerability. That's not enough. I mean, I should, right? Let's do the uppercut. 7 plus 6. I guess I have to use the block potion, which is a huge shame, but nothing else I can do about that. All right. This guy took corruption. I would like to get that back. Backliner took also corruption. Okay, yeah. All right, Backliner is attacking by 8. I do have 1 metallicize and a second wind. Let's do metallicize first, then see what the havoc plays. That's a metallicize number 2. Beautiful. And then I can do Wild Strike, and I guess it doesn't matter which of these I play. Let's do this. Okay. Also have a Heart of Iron, but ideally I would save it. Can I defend this turn? Lots of incoming. This is going to be a challenge to defend. Alright, let's see what the Havoc plays. That's a Pummel Strike. Another Havoc gives me an Armaments. This is the best I can do, right? Shrug it off. Flex. Wait, hang on. I can get rid of this guy with the Body Slam. And then let's see what Havoc gives me one more time. Another Shrug it off. Hang on. Yeah, I'm actually fully defended here. Beautiful. It's a shame I can't play the Corruption, though, but I should be able to get rid of this guy fairly easily next turn, hopefully. Yeah, so if I do Twin Strike, then I can play the Corruption, which means I can do a bunch of stuff here. Let's do Uppercut for weakness next turn. That might be necessary. And then, yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing else I can play. Fine. Oh, I should have done True Grit for 10 extra damage. That's, yeah, too late. 38. Let's see if I can pull off something here. No. I needed a lot of luck here. Oh, did I deal 99 damage? I would have if I had gotten rid of the block first. But yeah, nothing I could have done there. It was close. It was close. I think if I gotten that Corruption a little sooner, although I needed Dark Embrace as well, and I didn't get that. You know what? Should I try to get combo here? Let's do, just for fun, let's count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, no, that's a bunch of attacks. I mean, if I can't perfect... Nah, it's fine, that's fine. Let's just go. I'm sure I'll be able to get combo on Act 3 at some point. Okay. Alright, and then Mercurial Glass is enough next turn, right? Yep. Alright, fine. Missed it by 1 turn. We got an Attack Potion, Limit Breaker, Fiend Fire. Yeah, I think I'll take the Fiend Fire. It's pre-upgraded too. And then I would like extra energy, but I don't want to take Runic Dome or Sozu, so let's grab the Slaver's Collar during boss and lead combats. Get extra energy at the start of your turn. Okay. Alright, Dono Deca at the end. This one might be tough to perfect too. Again, I need the Corruption early on. 1, 2, 3. 3 lead path if I start on the right. That one gives me an early shop and just 3 Crush Markers later on. If I do skip on the lead again, if I go on the left, I can get 4 extra Crush Mark Rooms. But I know I'm already not going to be able to get the Mystery Mission modifier, so I don't think there's any benefit. Unless, actually, and I already have Curses, right? So yeah, I think there's literally no benefit of me skipping in the lead. On Act 1 and Act 2, it makes a little bit more sense because there is a chance of getting Mystery Machine, but this time there isn't. And I can get Overkill here. Beautiful. Alright, let's start off with Mind Blasting, the strongest one here. Okay. Then I think I'll do Uppercut, Anger, and yeah, well, Body Slam doesn't do anything, but might as well play it. Okay. Alright, 16. Fiend Fire is nice. No, I think I'll just do... How do I do this? Would love to do... Well, no. Let's do Juggernaut and then Wild Strike. Okay. Then I can do Fiend Fire. Yeah, that's much better. Alright. Unfortunately, this guy's going to come back to life. Alright, there's a Corruption, which I'm not sure if I should play. Yeah, you know what? I can do Corruption, then Second Wind. Okay. That should trigger the Juggernaut a lot. Oh, okay. Well, at least I'm fully defended. Backliner is coming back to life now. Alright. Okay, well, Fiend Fire again would deal a lot of damage. Let's do Headbutt, a Mind Blast back. Then I can play that to get a review. And then Fiend Fire. Beautiful. Okay, we got a Colorless Potion, Shrug It Off, Iron Wave. I had enough Shrug It Offs. Did I have enough Iron Waves? I did not. Let's grab a Collectibles on that. Oh, and then second card award. I think I have both Shrug It Off and True Grits. Although upgraded True Grits are always nice. So yeah, let's grab that. Okay. Alright, here I have to be a little careful with the spiker. Let's grab Secret Technique. Can't think of a decent skill that I desperately need. Violence might be better. Okay. Let's do Flash of Steel, Pummel Strike, Anger. Maybe upgrade everything first. Okay. Then do Violence. Then do Wild Strike. Alright. Then do Anger, another Wild Strike. That's not quite enough. Should I do Sword Remind? No, let's just do another Wild Strike here. And then Body Slam. That is enough. And then here, I can do one energy attack. Let's see what the Havoc plays. That's a Flash of Steel. Yeah, I think I'll stop here. Actually, let's do Strike. That gives me another Body Slam. No, that's enough. Okay. Alright, 7 incoming here. Let's do Inflame. That hits a Havoc. Let's do Iron Wave to gain a little bit of block, and then Havoc. Even if it's an attack, I would be fully defended. Here, I'll lose only 1 HP because of Recalcum. And then maybe I'll just wait here. Yeah, let's do Trigger. I should have done Metallicist first. That was silly. Alright, this is enough, though. Okay, Armin's Warcry. I already have the Armin's. Let's grab the Warcry and collect most on the Perfected Strike. Beautiful. Come. Right here, I got the another Mind Blast. Okay, very happy with how often I'm getting the Mind Blast. Also, 78 damage with Perfected Strike. Obviously, it's better to do Mind Blast first. Let's do Inflame. I was really hoping it would hit either the Mind Blast or the Perfected Strike. Flash of Steel, shrug it off. Too bad I can't do either Corruption or Metallicize. Right, 5 incoming. That's good. It's not the big attack. Let's do Headbutt the Mind Blast. Headbutt the, I guess, Metallicize. And then Headbutt something I don't need, like a Flash of Steel. Alright. And then here I can do... Oh, right, because I'm weakened. Alright, let's do Mind Blast. Hope the Metallicize hits. Yeah, beautiful. Perfected Strike is free now. Awesome. Alright, Heavy Blade. I might go for Collectors on the Warcry, and I don't think I have enough Angers. So let's grab the Angers, and then a Warcry Collector bonus. Okay. Alright, here, Preserved Insect is tempting, but I don't think I'll be able to get Alex Shiny, right? Because I only have 5, 10, 15 relics, and I need another 10. I'm guaranteed another 4. But then I need to come up with 6 more. So let me focus on cards. So I think I need to collect most on... No, I already have enough Havocs. Didn't I take a Sword Boomerang? I thought I did. Yep. So let's grab a Sword Boomerang for sure. And then as much as I don't like it, I think I'll grab the Clash. Or should I buy 2 relics? No, let's buy the Clash and then buy the Preserved Insect. Enemies in lead combats have 25% less HP, which means I can't afford any of the other relics. I already have these 2. Impatience, Brutality. No, I think I'll skip this. Yeah, who knows? Maybe one of the question mark rooms at the end will be another shop. Alright, Sadistic Nature, Mayhem, Purity. I don't think I need any of these. I guess I'll take Sadistic Nature. It's the least useless one, it seems. Let's do Inflame, Sadistic Nature, then Flash of Steel. Okay. Then do Wild Strike, Fiend Fire. Alright. Unfortunately, I'm going to take a little bit of damage here, but these guys will die in my Thorns, or with the Mercury Hourglass at least. Okay. Alright. Okay, so here, let's do another Inflame and one more Inflame. Uppercut is free now. Alright. And then I can do Pummel Strike. Okay. And then on the back line, I'll do Iron Wave, as well as a Reckless Charge and a Strike. I could do Anger, but I can also just wait 2 turns for the Mercury Hourglass to get rid of the backliner. Oh, second one is not that useful. Iron Wave is fine, right? Because I gain block first. Okay, good. Alright, Twin Strike. I already have enough. I guess I'll take the Ruptures. Feed. A little too late for that. But you know what? Maybe I can make use of it. Let's take it. Come. Alright, Giant Head. Ideally, I would also get combo at some point. I am being attacked on turn 1. Let's grab the Sadistic Nature to make something cost 0. And unfortunately, that's not going to be enough. Let's see if the Colorless Potion gives me something. Secret Weapon. Iron Wave is the only thing I can think of. Yeah, actually, it's the only thing I have to take to be able to fully defend here. I have the Trigger as well. Let's do Sadistic Nature first. Then do Iron Wave, Metallicize, Rupture, and then everything else is free. Unfortunately, I have to do Wild Strike, then True Grit, and I can't play the Clash. Okay. Alright, here, everything's upgraded, so I don't need the armaments. Should I just do Fiend Fire? Anything I need to Headbutt? Iron Wave might be necessary. Let's Headbutt the Iron Wave, and then I think I'll just do Fiend Fire. Okay. Could have done Armament and then played the Clash, but I think this is fine. Alright, still not being attacked. That's good. Let's do Flex, Havoc. That's a Twin Strike, and then play everything else. I'm starting to get a little worried that I might not have enough damage. If I don't get a Mind Blast from 2 blocks, things do get harder. And if I don't get any of my powers at the beginning. I do have 2 Iron Waves. That's good. Let's see what the Shoggoth gives me first, though. Yeah, let's do Iron Wave 1. Actually, I don't need to play the Iron Wave. The other Iron Wave, but I might as well. Okay. Alright, big attacks are starting. 30 incoming. There's Uppercut for weakness, but that's pretty much it. Let's still play it and then see what the Pummel Strike gives me. Yeah, no, there's nothing I can do here, right? Yeah, I needed some of my powers and I just didn't have them. even with the Heart of Iron potion, there's nothing I could have done. That's fine. I'll accept the damage. I feel like I'm perfecting very little in this fight. Let's do, or in this run. Let's do Corruption, Flex, Rupture, Disarm, Defend, Sword Boomerang, and unfortunately I can't play the Clash. Okay. Alright, if I get a Dark Embrace, I might try to get combo again. Let's do Metallicized Defend, Headbutt, what? How about Second Wind? Then do Fiend Fire. Okay. Alright, I'm actually taking a little bit more damage than I'd like. Another Corruption is not necessary. Let's do Dark Embrace, then Second Wind. Okay. Flash of Steel, Havoc, which plays a Clash. And then I can do, I think I'll do Uppercut and Body Slam. That should be enough, right? Beautiful. Alright, got a Marine Negate next to Curse to obtain. I will take that because I have enough Curse. I don't think I need more. And then a Collector's on the Body Slam. Okay. Should I rest here? No, I think I'm good. If I had Dreamcatcher, I might have considered it. Instead, I think I'll continue to upgrade the armaments. Okay. Alright, Elite number 2, Nemesis. I have to be a little careful here. I am being attacked on turn 1. Let's grab the Thinking Ahead. In case I need defensive cards, I might. Let's do armaments. See what the Havoc plays. That's another Havoc, which gets me an Inflame. So Second Wind will get rid of 2 cards. Let's do Thinking Ahead. I guess I'll put the Defend back, then do Second Wind. Okay, that allows me to be fully defended, and then do Anger. Alright. Okay, another 18. I can do Corruption, which allows me to then fully defend. Beautiful. There's no reason to play the Flex. Okay. 45, I was worried about this big attack. And unfortunately, there's nothing I can do, right? Yeah, so there's nothing I can really headbutt either. And unless, what would the attack potion have to give me for me to be able to perfect this one? Let's see. Whirlwind, Headbutt, Clothesline. I mean, Clothesline does help. Let's do that. Okay. Then do Twin Strike. So I think if I play the Headbutt... no, I think it's better... Should I do the Survivor? No, I think I'll do Headbutt. And then a defensive card like Second Wind. And then do Survivor and Body Slam. Yeah. Alright. At least this way I have a little bit extra HP left. Another 12 incoming. Also, I have to admit, I got a little unlucky with the attack pattern. I keep getting attacked a lot, which I don't appreciate. Let's do another Sword Boomerang and then True Grit. Okay. Alright. Okay, luckily I'm not being attacked here. 37 incoming. Can I deal enough damage? Let's see what the Warcry gives me. No, I guess I'll put the Second Wind back. Okay. I either have to play 8 attacks or defend against 18. Perfect Strike is great here. Let's do True Grit. Iron Wave, True Grit. That is enough. And then I can do Twin Strike as well here. And Perfect Strike. And then the Thorns are enough. Okay. So it was just a big attack I couldn't defend against. Go ahead and Shaco. Every time I play 10 attacks, get extra energy. I already have Shrug It Off. Let's take the Sever Soul. Okay. And then here I got Ornamental Fan. Every time I play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. That's really powerful. That should help me a lot. I do feel like sometimes I play a lot of attacks. Alright, being attacked again. I think I'll grab the Deep Breath this time. Yeah, I might need that to defend. Let's do Disarm, Deep Breath. Another Disarm. Unfortunately, that's not going to be enough unless I drink the Heart of Iron, but I really want to save that for the boss fight. So, wait, can I do 3 attacks? No, 4. No, that's not enough. I was hoping for the Orichalcum, but yeah, fine. Let's do Headbutt, Wild Strike, Anger, and then Body Slam. So if I didn't play 4 attacks, I would have saved 2 more HP. Okay, 9 incoming. Well, there's a feat that I haven't been able to use a single time yet. Let's do Deep Breath. Can I use the Clashes? If I put the Shrug It Off back, then I can do Clash 1, Clash 2, Twin Strike, Body Slam, and Feed. Okay. Alright, here, let's do the Angers. Then upgrade the Shrug It Off, play that. Headbutt, probably Shrug It Off again, and then Body Slam. Alright, yeah, Corruption is great here. It also sets the Metallicized to 0, which means I can also play the Twin Strike, and I don't have Dark Embrace, right? Maybe I should wait if I can't perfect this one, although I don't have a lot of HP. Maybe waiting might be a problem, although, well, let's see what the Dark Embrace can do. So let's do Juggernaut, so that's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then 4, wait, I'm actually taking damage here. Let's put a skill back. How about a skill that also draws me card like the Deep Breath? Okay. Oh, I also have the Juggernaut, so it might be hard to keep this guy alive. Also, I don't have a lot of HP. Let's do Juggernaut, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I don't think. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Down to 13 HP though. We got a weakness potion, battle trance, rage. I don't have either of them. Rage might be interesting. We also got war paint and pick up with 2 random skills. Let's shrug it off and defend upgraded. No more elites and just 3 more question mark rooms. Okay. Ooh, spire growth. This might be difficult. I am not being attacked on turn 1 though. That's good. Let's grab the discovery. All right, there is a perfected strike though. That is also really nice. Well, I can't do it together with. You know what? Just for the sake of perfecting, I'll put the. Oh, actually, I have extra energy. Let's see what this gives me. Yeah, nothing super useful. Let's see body slam here. Okay. Yeah, because of the perfected strike here, I have enough to kill. Yep, fine. All right, got a blood potion, which I might drink soon. Sever Soul Hemokinesis is interesting. Sword Boomerang, Iron Wave. I think I have a collect bonus on both of those, right? Yeah, I have one on Sever Soul, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, one on Iron Wave as well. In that case, let's take the Iron Wave here, and then here, Hemokinesis or Sever Soul. I guess Hemokinesis is nice because it'll trigger the Self-Form Clay and the Centennial Puzzle. Let's grab it. Okay. All right. I mean, I don't need the Relic. Actually, who knows? Maybe I do need the Relic. There's a small chance I might have a shop here that might transfer into collector bonuses, and a Relic is not going to help me get Alex Shiny, so I'm going to leave this. Not often I do that. Okay, this is just a regular fight. Well, not a regular fight, but, you know. Apotheosis is really nice to start off with. Although, if I play it, I'm dead, so I can't do that. Let's drink the blood potion. It's really tempting to play it, so fine, let's do it. And then I have the, what do you call it? The, Orichalcum. So I don't think I need to play the Iron Wave. Let's instead just do Headbutt. Okay, maybe... Okay, this one might be tough. I do have the Apotheosis. I'm hoping that will help. Alright, lots of incoming. Look at that. If I just play Defend, I can play all the clashes. That does not happen often. Okay, beautiful. Then do Wild Strike to get rid of you. Okay. And then I'm fully defended. Should I do Fiendfire? Wait, this is 28. This is 30. Let's do the Fiendfire then. Okay. Alright, another 16. Let's do Flex, Pommel Strike. Let's do Shrug It Off. Okay. Then, how do I do this? Let's just do Second Wind. Yeah, there's no reason to rush here. Okay, I was trying to figure out if there's anything good I should headbutt, but I think this is fine. And then Fiendfire is actually Perfect Strike is enough too. Beautiful. Alright, got Lizard Tail. When you die, heal to 50% of your max HP instead. That's actually really nice. Doesn't force me to rest at the next rest site. Headbutt, Battle Trance. I never picked up a second Headbutt, right? I did. Never mind. Alright, let's take the Battle Trance. Also a good card to have. And then I was really hoping for this to be a shop. It is not. I guess upgrading all cards and all healing will invalidate the Lizard Tail. That might be a little too dangerous. Let's get a Boss Relic here. Okay. And I have very little HP, so the Hexagons shouldn't deal too much damage next turn. Let's do Dark Embrace, Dramatic Entrance, Twin Strike, and then Iron Wave. Okay. 12 incoming here, no problem. I think, actually, I'll just do Corruption and Wild Strike and a Feed, which means I will still lose a little bit of damage, but I think that's fine. Alright, here, Fiendfire is nice. If only I had the Dark Embrace. I do have the Dark Embrace. Yeah, let's just do... Hang on. Let's do Perfect Strike, then Fiendfire. Okay. And then I can upgrade everything, do Shrug It Off. I'm not sure what I'm looking for. Wait, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's 5 cards played. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll try to go for combo here. That might be difficult, though. Alright, 10 incoming. Let's do Uppercut... Armaments, Second Wind doesn't do anything. It does exhaust itself, though. Then Fiendfire. Okay, that's too much. Yeah, fine. Okay, I guess that's enough. Or the Body Slam is enough this turn. Alright, we got Captain's Will. Let you start with third turn. Gain 18 block. That's nice. I already have enough armaments. Let's take the spot weaknesses, of which I don't have enough of. And then, yeah, I don't need... Actually, in such a large deck... Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to upgrade anything. Let's rest, just to be safe. Okay. Alright, so... Swift Strike, Impatient, Chrysalis. Not a huge fan. I think I might need the Impatience, though. Let me drink the Heart of Iron and the Ancient Potion. Okay, so let's do Feed. Because then I can use the Impatience. Okay. Alright, this is good. So let's do Metallicet, see what that hits. That was a Disarm. Beautiful. And then Armaments, the Shrug It Off. Yeah, I need to do that to be able to fully defend, and I can do a Reckless Charge. Okay, so far so good. I have 10 Metallicets, which is really nice. Alright, 26. Let's do Flash of Steel. Iron Wave. I think I'll do Battle Trance first before doing Second Wind. Wow, did not get a single skill. That is disappointing. And that might be a problem. I did get another Iron Wave, though. That's good. Okay, so I am fully defended now. Beautiful. And then might as well do Fiendfire, right? Okay. Alright, this turn I have 18 block, which should help. And 10, yeah, I'm fully defended. I think, it's super important to do Dark Embrace, I think. Yeah, let's do Dark Embrace. That sets the Sword Boomerang to 0, and I really hope the Juggernaut will hit. No, actually, I think I need the Perfecto Strike. I need to play the Perfecto Strike more urgently than I need to play the Juggernaut. Okay. I've Nunchaku ready soon. 32 incoming. Yeah, this is why I wanted to play the Perfecto Strike before. Let's do Perfecto Strike here. Then Sever Soul, just to be safe. Okay. And then I don't think I can do Eruption. Let's do Metallicize, Headbutt, probably a defensive card like Shrug It Off, and then I can do Clash. Okay. 32. How am I doing time-wise? Ooh, I don't think I can finish in 10 minutes. All right, or 10 seconds. Let's do Metallicize, 17 plate armor. That's beautiful. Let's do Shrug It Off, Armaments, Headbutt. Next turn I won't need block, so let's grab... yeah, how about Perfect Strike and then do the Body Slams? Yep. Alright, beautiful. Yeah, definitely missed the 45-minute mark, unfortunately. Alright, here, let's do Perfect Strike. Headbutt. How about, I don't know. I don't have strength for the Iron Wave, right? Should I try to get combo here after all? I mean, I already missed the time modifier. Twin Strike, Battle Trance. Oof, too bad I missed the Corruption there too. And I think I dealt too much damage. Yeah, I don't think... Unless I get a Corruption next turn, I don't think I'll be able to pull it off. Yeah, no, that's fine. Let's do Inflame, Flex, Warcry. Am I going to lose my Perfect here? Because that would be unfortunate. Pummel Strike, Wild Strike. No, that is enough. Alright, beautiful. Okay, at least I perfected the last boss. I did not think I perfected a lot of other stuff, though. 1405, that's not a bad score. I think the Collector Bonuses really saved me there. So out of the 7 elites, 8 elites, I perfected only 1. That's disappointing. Only got the last boss. Got 14 Collector Bonuses. Again, that might have saved my score. And then other than that, I only got Overkill. Did get Curses. Now, interestingly, if you did not take Cursed Calling Bell, thinking that you may get another set of Curses later on, there's no other Curses offered after that. Although, actually, I did take Omori, but yeah, I still didn't get any Curses offered after that. So maybe Curses, I mean, you have to take the Calling Bell for Curses to be worth it. Or to be possible. Did miss the Light Spin modifier by 44 seconds. That would have given me 1430. Let's see where I am in the final rankings here. Okay, not in the top 20 by far. All right, so 1430 would have put me only in 42nd place. I see Cyberfox here with 1426. All right, so what could I have done differently? I guess one more perfected boss would have been 1455. That would have put me, where is that? 38th place. Another perfected board would be 1555. That would have, even that would not have put me in the top 20. 1455, nobody has that. Would have been 22nd place. I see Knight here with 1451. Grimgoth with 1492. Grimgoth also died yesterday, so happy to see him up here. Yeah, so I guess getting the time modifier, perfecting all the bosses, and then maybe getting some more elites would have allowed me to get 1580. And then Gemino got 1746. That's an insane score. Gemino must have been able to perfect a lot more elites. And I don't know how to do that. Act 1 is really tough with binary. Just didn't have any good cards. Yeah, I honestly don't know. Let me know in the comments if you did. I'd be very curious to hear how you can get such a good score. But yeah, let's read the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a defect run with the Heirloom modifier that gave everybody 5 copies of Mango, as well as red cards and Big Game Hunter. And I should mention that everybody got win boots offered very early on. The most optimal way to use it was to use 2 jumps on Act 3 to get 1 more elite. That I think was obvious. There's no way to use 3 jumps to get 2 extra elites. And then the remaining last jump, I don't think you could use it on Act 2 successfully. All the elites were bunched up together, so I think the best way was to use it on Act 1 to get... actually, no, I don't think you could get an extra elite on Act 2 by doing 2 jumps, but yeah, that was not efficient. It was better to use 1 jump to get an extra elite on Act 1 and then 2 jumps to get an extra elite on Act 3. But I don't think anybody did that. I think it's very rare to use a jump on Act 1 anyway, so I think that's fine. Alright, so first, Peltz ended up with 1653. Great score. Peltz mentioned they perfected all but 2 elites and then fought a total of 13 elites, which is, well, it would be the same number of elites that I would have been able to fight if I had not skipped an elite on Act 2. Peltz also was able to get all the bosses. Did mention that Act 1 was really tough. Also, yeah, because you only had the barricade at the beginning to help and not that many good cards. Now, Peltz was also able to get Overkill thanks to a body slam like me. Was able to get combo thanks to a Dead Branch Corruption combination. That surprised me a lot because I don't think I saw Dead Branch at all. So having Dead Branch would have been great yesterday. Dead Branch is such an OP relic. Peltz also barely missed the Insignifiant and the time modifiers. I mentioned that usually Peltz plays fast, but yesterday did require a lot of thinking. So yeah, definitely some room for improvement, but great score from Peltz. Congratulations. Then you have Alex here with 1598. Alex. Did I say Palix? Alex perfected 10 of the 12 elites. Mentioned that he used the wing boots twice on Act 2 to get 1 extra elite and only once on Act 3 to get, only 1 extra elite and then 1 shop as well. Was able to get all the bosses, was able to get Highlander. Mentioned that he went for an early Act 1 shop and that changed the RNG a little bit. For example, Alex got Incaridian instead of the Necronomicon. Still, neither I or him were able to get curses, so that didn't make that big of a difference. Alex also was able to get the Overkill combo and the Stuff modifier. And then interestingly, and I think Cyberfox mentioned this later on, if you go for that early shop and if you have a power, you get a Bottle Tornado earlier. And I think, yeah, that makes sense, right? If you don't have any powers, you don't have Bottle Tornado. So I probably, in whatever reward people got Bottle Tornado, I must have gotten a different relic. And then I don't think I saw a Bottle Tornado after that. Now, Alex was able to bottle that barricade. That made a huge difference. And then later on, he also bottled a turbo. I actually bottled the Seek. I'm not sure if Alex just missed that or if he maybe didn't have the Seek. But yeah, great score from Alex. Congratulations. Then next you have Goldberg here with 1541. Goldberg mentioned that he perfected 8 elites, but was able to get all the bosses. That definitely helped. I got 1533. I perfected 9 of the 12 elites. I fought 4 on Act 1, 3 on Act 2. I did skip an elite on Act 2 to heal. I would have died otherwise. I took way too much damage to the Knowing Skull event, the one where you can sacrifice HP to gain either gold, colorless cards, or potions. And yeah, I think I had like 20 HP after that event, and that just was not enough. My deck was not ready for Act 2, so I had to skip an elite to heal. And right after that, I lost a lot of HP again, which meant I would have died if I hadn't healed. And then, yeah, I did fight 5 elites on Act 3, got all the bosses, Overkill, did not get combo, did not see a Dead Branch, unfortunately. I missed the Lightspin modifier by 13 seconds, which was unfortunate. And then Mega actually commented that Emulate on Act 2 did show why it's really powerful, why it can be really powerful, especially against the slavers. One way to do that is you play the Emulate, if you get it early, of course, and then you bring it back with a potion, and then you play it again, and that's the slavers done for you. Next you have Cyberfox with 1519. Cyberfox perfected 10 of the 12 elites, fought 4 on each act. Mentioned that he jumped 1 extra time on Act 2 to heal, just like me. Was able to get all the bosses, and then, yeah, just like Alex, went for that early shop on Act 1, which allowed him to buy a power, which allowed him to get a Bottle Tornado in the same time as he got the barricade, so he was able to bottle that barricade, and then that, I think, changed the RNG a lot. Also mentioned that he got an early Juggernaut, which, together with the Chill and Thread Needle and later the Frozen Core, became really powerful. Cyberfox was able to get the Overkill modifier, but missed combo and Insignifiant by 1. Mentioned that he had to choose between getting Insignifiant or getting I Like Shiny. Decided to go with I Like Shiny, which makes more sense. It's 25 more points than Insignifiant. And then Cyberfox also missed the Stuff modifier. Then next you have Ori here with 1499. Flignicum got 1455, and that's it for the top 100. People who died yesterday, you had Grimgoth and Gemino both dying yesterday. Gemino mentioned that he just took too much damage to the Healing Skull or Knowing Skull event. Was having fun until then with Frostropes and Juggernaut, but yeah, unfortunately wasn't able to get through Act 2. And then Grimgoth also died to the Act 2 to the second Slaver fight. Just didn't draw any block cards, and I wouldn't be surprised if he also sacrificed too much HP to the Knowing Skull event. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.